At the beginning, everything was white. And then, in God's deepest dream, there was a spark of fertility. Pachamama was birthed in time and space. And the earth school, our home, was created. And the fertility goddess Pachamama opened her arms for our place to learn our lessons.
Hey, hey!
Welcome, Spiritual Mag. Sam Bell, reporting from Peru. Are the aliens attacking? It's in the news. Come on now. Must be true. Green aliens, 8 feet tall, attacked a 15-year-old girl. International news. I think I'll get a baseball cap, put it on backwards, report about it. Entertain a lot of people who are not thinking much about using elevated consciousness, that just accept and absorb whatever the hell gets tossed at them electronically. If it sounds good, if it's interesting. If it's not interesting, they're not going to pay attention to it. But if it's interesting, Peruvian jungle, 8-foot green aliens flew in. Dark, terrified. What do you think? What does your consciousness tell you? Well, for one thing, somebody's spending a lot of money and organization to get that out there across the planet. Somebody's spending a lot of energy to make sure that this injured 15-year-old girl that was attacked by the 8-foot flying aliens in the jungle of Peru is a thought form in your mind, whether you want it or not, whether you wanted to know it or not, whether you need it or not, whether it's true or not, but it's there now. Digitally, electronically, it was created in your mind. And when it's on a reputable journalism, then it must be true. I mean, why would they put out something that's not true? Today there was a secondary post about American Navy rushing to Peru to engage with the aliens. I wonder what they would have on a battleship that would work with aliens. Come on. Isn't it kind of funny? See, now the reality is, Buck, you're going to need a harness for this one. Okay, this is the effing truth. Your mind, not your brain, but your mind, has nothing else but itself to know itself. So it's kind of limited. Your limitations are different than the limitations of someone next to you. The next person you meet, only their mind to try to understand itself, to know itself. That's it. You're not gonna fit a quart of beer in a jigger. It's not gonna fit in there. So that's the bind on consciousness. That's the bind on consciousness. Now I'm saying consciousness. I could say peanut butter and jelly on raisin bread. Your mind constructed those thought forms. Okay, just from the sounds, your mind did that. Whether or not you've had peanut butter and jelly on raisin bread or not. It sounds kind of good now. I don't know, maybe on toast. Be interesting, raisin bread toast on. So the thoughts that you are able to construct in your consciousness create the fabric of your reality, the lattice of your existence that you're in each day, that you physically are in, how you perceive and thought form different things. So it's really creating your life experience, your thought forms. So it's true on a physical basis. Quantum physics is really weird. It's action at a distance. It's stuff that's like, it just means that basically thoughts are things. Now, to wrap your mind around that, to wrap your brain around that. The physical stuff that's in between your ears is your brain. On the outside, that's kind of created by your brain is just mind stuff. It's kind of like emerges from your brain somehow. Like, a halo or an aura. The orbs that people pass on, an orb goes, there's a consciousness goes. So the fallacy is, well, I don't know, and I don't know how much I don't know, but I know I don't know. So it's kind of limiting. When only your mind has nothing else but itself to know itself. It's kind of goes flat. So when you do a meditation, your mind, in a sense, makes friends with your brain and instructs the brain what to do. Okay. So if I work with special needs people, so I've met some people with no arms and no legs, really smart people, really people that aren't not smart, all kinds of different things. I'm quite comfortable around people unusual that you'll never ever meet in your life. Never meet them. They're in a structured hospital setting. But I'm comfortable around them because I'm used to it. 42 years in healthcare, speech and language pathologist, hypnotist, trained by Sylvia Brown. So when I'm exposed to all those different types, you recognize that each individual is at their own space in their brain that's constructed by what's going on in their mind, how it's interpreted from their environment. Another way to put it is, you've got consciousness, you've got memory in the water of your body, you have memory in the cells of your body. You can connect with your inner self through meditation, okay? And the meditation is a component of your environment. So you can have a placebo that's going to make you feel good because you're thinking, oh, this cures me. This cures you. The hypnotist goes, yeah, this. Or it makes you ill. The thoughts are going to address your health or your illness. Your thoughts impacting your brain are going to determine the fabric of your reality on a physical, emotional level. And that is what comes kind of before the quantum physical level, because you're not going to, it's pre-perception kind of stuff. Now, okay, elevate consciousness, not think of dumb stuff like 8-foot aliens that heard a 15-year-old girl and why of different newspapers, news broadcasting this really silly, stupid stuff. Why would they be doing this? Come on, seriously, think about it. Jerusalem Press headline. Come on. So what happens is your consciousness is not a conscious and unconscious. That's what you're conscious or you're unconscious. You go to the boxing match, the guy's conscious, I want to win. He's unconscious. Okay. So people think it's conscious and it's like a switch. Just, are you conscious or are you unconscious? It's a continuum. You are a continuum. You are a continuum of thought processes that are comprised of your life experiences and how you perceive them. Okay. So, to elevate your consciousness, you would meditate. What does that mean? Well, the definition of meditation is very exciting. Here's the definition of meditation: a written or spoken discourse expressing considered thoughts on a subject. You can't put that on the hook. What the hell is it? One more time. Meditation, definition is a written or spoken discourse expressing considered thoughts on a subject. Well, what the F? So if you do the regular meditation round, Google meditation, quit smoking, relax, hypnosis, self-hypnosis, I don't know. Oh, medication, second, jungle medicine, organic, eat. So this meditation component oftentimes for many people, as you're progressing and controlling the thought processes that you create and hold, stagnate and stop progressing in your meditation. Or maybe you've never meditated in your whole damn life. See, what's more interesting? I want to sit with my back straight, palms up, breathing in, white light going in my nose, permeating my entire physical vehicle, and exhaling any unwanted thoughts. There's so much smoke it would dash out my mouth. What's more interesting, doing that or green aliens 8 feet tall attacking in Peruvian jungle? So you got a choice. You can go in to do the meditation, or you can go outside to watch something that someone has gone to tremendous expense to construct, to put into your mind without you even asking it. You're sitting at home and they just 2 days ago, yesterday, day before. I think it was day before yesterday, maybe yesterday, day before yesterday. One of my field reporters, I haven't talked to her in a year, maybe 2 years, from Alaska. Email, Sam, what's going on here? The aliens attacking in Peru. I'm like, what? Look at my dog drinking a coffee. It's attacking in Peru. What's she talking about? In the news, there's all this, Come on. Interdimensional beings function using unconditional love if they're interacting on this planet at this time. Our galaxy's pretty much been, erased of the dark entities. There's a few leftovers still hanging out, but they don't know what to do, and they don't know where to go. So they're doing everything they can right now to screw up stuff. The economy, who knows what? They're doing everything they can. Hi, Maui. Green aliens. Sending the U.S. Navy green aliens in Peru. Pretty silly. So there's a lot of being thrown at everybody. And the higher your consciousness, the more stuff's hitting you in the head, because you can't believe what's happening with unnecessary deaths, the sudden deaths, the dishonesty in government, media, pharmacy. Hard to believe. So it's the biggest obstacle for a percentage of people now that you could say called white hats. Now, addressing that white hats, I'm speaking directly to you. Here's what we do. It's called epi-meditation. Epi-meditation. It's a meditation above the meditation. This is when you request and petition your higher self to interact and connect with you so that you can learn your lessons with the least amount of pain to help you make healthy, safe judgments spiritually. That's it. Epi-meditation, because you're going within. You go to your heart chakra. What I just showed you is the zone to go, because you're going to clear out everything instead of paying attention to, oh, this and that, and this and that, and this and that. These thought forms. Constructed thought forms designed to mess with your mind. Yeah. Why would they do that? Why are they do that? Why would somebody spend so much money and energy to put all this stuff on the news? Is there something fearful on the outside that could come from that? Does that control people? You know, today's date, weather, temperature, cloudy, sky. Green aliens have invaded Peru. And back to our host. And I was like, what? Yeah, what? You know, so the poor brain's like, the brain's going like, what? And then the consciousness of your mind's going, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. And if you get sucked into this, paying attention to what's out there, making true decisions not based on your heart, rather based on what's the most current stimulus. I'll Google it. Seriously. I mean, really, think about it. Epi-meditation can help yourself, okay? And you say it out loud. I give my guardian angel petition to help me with meditation. You say it out loud. If you want to go further, you give them permission to read your mind. So then you don't have to speak it out loud. But for the epi-meditation, you sit with your feet flat, back straight, palms up, hands down on your knees, on your lap. Visualize a white light. See it in your mind. As you inhale through your nose, feel the air go in, visualize it above you, below you, in front of you, behind you, to the right of you, and all that is left of you. And as you fill in that in with that white light, that's about 2 or 3 feet outside your body, you're very, very protected. And then it's not intrusive if your guardian angel helps you or brings a healing spirit guide to assist you for what you're asking help with. So sit straight, back feet flat, back straight, palms up. I just connected to my higher self. I'm ready to receive spiritual healing messages to help myself and my loved ones. You do this. Don't pay attention to everything else. Tune everything else out. Connect to your heart. That's the zone. You and all your loved ones are always in my prayers. Spiritual Mag.